Well, now I'm a perfect 3-0 with my conference final side selections. Here on the video report, I give you the Celtics in game number 1, the Warriors in game number 1 of their series at Houston, and last night, a top-rated 15-dime best bet winner, number 4 out of 5 here over the past weekend, the postseason, with the Celtics once more. And in all three of those selections, my analysis was right on the money. Now, I don't know what's more amazing, the fact that I have been right on the money or the fact that my wife has actually won 2 straight days at a casino playing video poker and slots. Yes, 2 straight nights she has gone to the Hard Rock Casino in Tampa and actually walked out with more money than she went in with. That is just astronomical. Now, I'm in Naples, Florida today, and about 45 minutes away, there is another casino. If she goes tonight and makes it 3 in a row, whatever I tell you to bet tomorrow, I mean, you should just unload on, because clearly the stars are going to be aligned. It's just going to be like kismet. Now, tonight, I got to be honest with you. I'm going to give you my free pick here on game number 2 of the Warriors-Rockets series, and I'm going to break down the game for you the way I think it's going to play out. Why am I giving it away free? Because I think the best bet, once again, is in baseball. In fact, I'm going to raise the bar. A rare 20-dime release. Only my second since the 2016 season. It's on the nighttime card, and you can get it for well over half price off by using coupon code RAISE as I go for winning day number 4 out of 5 on the short term, R-A-I-S-E. Now, for the guy who has the big featured play tonight, once again, we'll turn to Brandon Lang. Yesterday, he and I, as I told you here in the video report, I gave you the heads up. We were on the same side, and we both scored with the Celtics. He is the only guy here, other than yours truly, who is undefeated in the conference finals so far with his side selections. Last night, he had his biggest play of the entire postseason, a 75-dime play. Tonight, his second biggest play. But it's still a significant play as he looks for his 5th straight winner. It's a 50-dime bankroll builder, number 6 in a row, the Warriors-Rockets side selection, and you get it for over half price off by using the word playoffs with an S, playoffs. Matches his 50-dime winner number 6 in a row on the Warriors in game number 1, 50-dime winner number 4 in a row with the Celtics in game number 1 on Sunday. 50-dime winner number 3 in a row when he had the Celtics in game number 5, just like I did against the 76ers. 50-dime winner number 2 in a row was the Celtics over the 76ers in game number 2 of that second round series. And the first 50-dime winner was Villanova over Michigan in the national title game back in the first week in April. And he has $10 bettors, a little over $6,800 to the good side over the past 109 days. So not a bad little run, and a little heads up. Now, Trace Adams, however, who had a 1,500 star play on Boston in game number game number 2 last night, and had a 2,000 star play on Golden State in game number 1. He has his 2,000 star W wager winner number 20 out of 32 tonight on the opposite side of tonight's game. And why I tell you that is this: if you happen to have a package with Trace Adams, you know now what Brandon Lang has. I'm only being fair. So let's talk about this game here tonight. All your other discounts and coupons, etc., are over on the homepage. Let's talk about this game and let's break it down for you. So you're looking at the Rockets as a 1 to 1.5 point favorite, and obviously for reasons that you can certainly understand. You know, the Rockets, they played an entire 82-game regular season. They prepped for the offseason, getting Chris Paul. They played the regular season, made some key acquisitions during the season, all to get the home court advantage. And then they tossed it away with a miserable third quarter, right? Warriors down 9 early. They tied the game at halftime. They used that big third quarter spurt. They ride Kevin Durant's 37 points. They ride Klay Thompson's 28 points, and they take game number 1. You know, Steph Curry only had a 18-point performance, a very quiet 18-point performance. When I look at the box score, not only was Kevin Durant unstoppable with those 37, but look at the efficient scoring and shooting performance, not only as a team, but the backcourt for Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. They combined to shoot 17 for 33. Now, James Harden had a big game, 41 points. Chris Paul, 23 points and 11 rebounds. Clint Capella, quiet game, 12 points, 6 rebounds. Eric Gordon, although not shooting the ball great, 15 points off the bench. You know, the thing here, though, is that the Warriors as a team shot 52.5%. better than the Rockets, who were playing at home, who shot 45.9%, and both teams had 13 three-pointers in the game. But the key in this contest was the fact that the Warriors had 18 fast break points. What did the Rockets have? 3. 18-3 advantage on fast break points. Now, the Warriors entered this series averaging about 17.6 points, fast break points, in the playoffs. It helped that the Rockets had 16 turnovers in game number 1. There's a couple of stats that I find very interesting. The Warriors had an effective field goal percentage in the opener of 60.6%. And that was in tune with what they had done in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, where that number was 61.8. And they attained that against a Rockets team that had not given up to any opponent all season long a number anywhere close to that effective field goal percentage of 60.6 that the Warriors achieved in game number 1. And how did they do it? If you got my analysis and you saw my video report for game number 1, I pointed out that the Rockets are a great ISO team. They love to play isolation offense. But the Warriors are a great team when it comes to sharing the ball. And that ball movement resulted in them getting numerous fast break opportunities, which they capitalized on. And also, the Warriors had a great defense in game number 1. It forced the Rockets into 3 shot clock violations. It forced the Rockets to take 19 shots with 5 seconds or left. 5 seconds or fewer left on the clock. You look at Houston's starting lineup. They had a net efficiency rating of minus 23.7 in the opener. The Warriors were plus 11.7. The Rockets, starting 5, they got outshot 54% to 41% in game number 1. You look at that ISO offense that the Rockets ran, and it's very reminiscent to how the Toronto Raptors ran their offense the past couple of years through DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, and everybody else kind of stood around and waited. And true, that's what the Rockets do, and they do it so effectively. But what they did in game number 1, they took it to an extreme that they had not done all season long. James Harden, 26 ISO plays alone in game number 1. Now, he got 25 points on those ISO plays, hitting 9 of 12 shots when he was running an isolation play. But the problem is, the Rockets ran 45 isolation plays in game number 1. 45. And I found this stat. According to Second Spectrum, that is the most by any team in any game in regular or postseason action in the past 5 years. And it's double their average, the Rockets' average of 22 during the regular season. And again, they averaged 22 during the regular season, and Harden ran 26 ISO plays alone. And therein lies the problem with what happened to the Rockets' offense. James Harden and Chris Paul, great game. 64 combined points, 54% shooting. The other guys, kind of like the Raptors the past couple of years, right? With DeRozan and Lowry, just stood around and going, hey, what are we doing out here on the floor? Those guys have the ball. We'll just wait. Because the rest of the team, 42 combined points on 39%. Now, I'm sure the Rockets are going to make a concerted effort to get everybody else involved. Problem is, Steve Kerr's no dummy. Draymond Green's no dummy. Steph Curry's no dummy. The Warriors know what's going to happen. They're going to anticipate it, and they're not going to change their game. I think the Warriors still are going to be able to win this game here tonight because the Rockets are not going to be like leopards, able to change their spots automatically and overnight. They're still an ISO-heavy team, and the Warriors are still the better team at moving the ball, getting out in transition, and if you're going to still launch the equal number of three-pointers, I'll still bank my money on the Warriors making almost as many as the Rockets. And the fact is, the Warriors have the confidence. They stole the home court advantage. I know theory dictates that the Rockets are in the must-win situation. But didn't the Rockets have all the confidence, have everything in their corner in game number 1? And they blew it. It's kind of like Steve Kerr said prior to the start of the playoffs. They may have the home court advantage, but we got the rings. I just like the Warriors tonight. Now again, I'm not putting my money on it. And I do not like the Warriors as much as I like the Celtics in game number 1 and 2 of their series. And I don't even like the Warriors as much as I like the Warriors in game number 1 of this series. But I still think the Warriors are the play in game number 2 here tonight. So the Warriors are your official complimentary play. And remember, I have a 15-9 best bet on Golden State in the series in this one. So I'm in a good position. That's also one of the reasons why I don't feel compelled to go out and bet Golden State tonight. I have Golden State, well, I actually got them personally at minus 210. They went off between 200 and 220 in this series. I have them at 210. I'm in a great position. I already stole home court advantage by taking the opener and a best of 7 series. I'm playing with somebody else's money at this time, right? So I hope you're with me with the Warriors series play as well. Good luck, everybody, and talk to you again tomorrow.